Today's video brought to you by Audible. Audible is offering my viewers a free audiobook with a 30-day trial membership. Just go to audibletrial.com/Holden and browse the unmatched selection of audio programs. Download a title free and start listening. audibletrial.com/Holden. Today we're watching Harry Potter. My friend Andy has never seen any of them. Neither has Matt, though. So we've been meeting up together every week watching one movie since like October. We've missed a couple weeks or like we've exchanged a different movie, but we've been watching them. The reason that we're starting tonight on the 6th Harry Potter is because when we did Star Wars and we watched all the Star Wars videos in a row and posted that video, I literally said, we're not gonna film Harry Potter because nobody watched the Star Wars one. And now it's like my most viewed video on my channel. So now we're coming in kind of late, but we have been meeting up every week, more or less, and watching these. So, we're gonna give a little bit of a recap. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. The beginning of the whole story about a young boy, aged 11, finds out he's a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
It's amazing. We're introduced to the boy who lived. We're introduced to Voldemort and his whole deal. A lot of fun.
I thought the first Harry Potter movie was kind of childish to begin with.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I understood that it was trying to set up the story, and I kind of already knew how many movies there were, so I can understand why they were starting at the very beginning when all the characters were really young.
Matt, what did you think of the first Harry Potter?
I felt the same way you felt, extremely childish. Obviously, they were setting a lot up.
I don't know about extremely.
No, it was really childish.
We explained going in that the first Harry Potter especially is more geared towards kids. The second one, it's still geared towards kids, but I mean, they like had a little girl write stuff in blood on the wall. I mean, it's, you know, starting to get more mature. 3 is a little bit more mature, and then we start getting into 4, where like Cedric is dying, and then 5, like when Professor Umbridge is making him write stuff, and like it's right carving into his arm, you know, I shall not tell lies. The second one, we're introduced to Tom Riddle and that diary, and he fights the basilisk, and he stabs the diary in the middle to destroy him.
The second movie, I mean, I'd have to kind of watch it again to be honest with you. I get them confused. I just do. I just get them confused.
The one he said he really liked was the Goblet of Fire.
Yeah, the one with all the trials and the challenges. That one was really good. I've enjoyed that one.
Prisoner of Azkaban. It's the one with Expecto Patronum.
Yes, that was a good one. I like that one a lot.
Expecto Patronum!
That one was my favorite for the longest time. But you really liked Goblet of Fire.
Yes, where they were doing all the trials, where they were going through all the trials. It was very competitive.
It had a cool little twist at the end whenever you find out that Ron's rat is actually Peter Pettigrew,
yes,
who was one of the Potter's friends and whatnot, and he was there to bring Voldemort back because all of it was kind of a ruse to get Harry to touch the port key to get where he needed to be.
To get Voldemort back.
I can touch you now.
Let go! Let go!
2 weeks ago we watched Order of the Phoenix. I think that Order of the Phoenix is probably the weakest of all of them, in my opinion. It's still good because it sets up for today, which was my favorite for the longest time. Today is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. This one, ooh, A+. This is a really good one of my favorites. Directed by David Yates, who's very good.
I've heard this many times, Andy. Don't trust it.
It is, well, they're all good. All of the Harry Potters are good. Harry Potter gets expelled from school for using magic outside of class. The Expecto Patronum's that sucker, and then Professor Umbridge comes in because Dumbledore's being investigated because they're like, guys, Voldemort's back.
He goes on trial, right?
He goes on trial.
That's it, okay.
And everyone's like, no, he's not. And they're like, yes, we are. And it ends with Voldemort being seen by everyone at the Ministry of Magic, so it's confirmed. He who must not be named has indeed returned. And that's what we're picking up today, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.
The last one was very good. I still, as of right now, the one I still like the most is where they did the trials.
Matt, which one has been your favorite so far?
I gave up on this.
Yeah, you haven't been paying attention to the last 2 movies at all.
I just completely tapped out on this one.
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Harry Potter. No, people are not going to like that. I'm a huge fan of Star Wars, but Harry Potter's just not my thing. But I do like the trials, the ones that Andy liked. What was that, Goblet of Fire?
My God.
Yeah, I've seen that, and I really like that one. It's probably my favorite one so far.
I read the books and I've watched all the movies, so I'm on Holden's side with this. I am with Andy. I like Goblet of Fire up until this point, until we get to the later movies.
Yeah. Kind of like with Star Wars, but I just love like every single Harry Potter. Like there's not a bad one. I think they're all good, sometimes for different reasons, but it's just really cohesive, and it's rare to find a series where every single movie, it really is good.
As far as going books to movies, I feel like it's one of the better series that has gone from books to movies to the screen.
Obviously, realistically, they can't put everything in there, but the way that what they did keep and how they were able to maintain that continuity with the books while having to exclude stuff, I think they did a really good job.
One last thing. What are the fans like? What is the fan?
Not nearly as toxic as Star Wars. Things may have changed, before, but Harry Potter fans are usually more forgiving if you don't like it. Obviously, we prefer that y'all do like it, but they're not going to, most of them won't give you death threats.
All right, let's start this crap.
Shut up. She's only interested in you because she thinks you're the chosen one.
But I am the chosen one.
Go on, Draco. No!
No.
Severus. Please. Avada Kedavra.
I thought it was good. I was a little confused throughout some of it because there was a lot of stuff going on. So with 2 movies left, and you said they broke it down into 2 parts, right?
Yes.
One thing that I found myself, like when Dumbledore apparently...
Did you just call him Dumbledore?
Did I mess that up too?
You can't do that, though.
I'm being...
You can't do that with Harry Potter fans.
Dumbledore.
I thought it was Dumbledore.
Dumbledore.
We had the subtitles on. Did you not read the whole thing?
No, I didn't. Whenever he died, I was like...
Say it right.
So when Dumbledore died, I immediately was like, yep, I'm calling bullshit on that because everybody comes back to life. But there's gonna be an episode that comes out where
There's not. You know what?
There's a...
Spoiler alert.
There's a mountaintop somewhere with a magic egg that you just gotta get your hands on and you bring people back to life.
Nope. Dead is dead.
Am I right, Rich? Back me up.
I don't know, dude.
If I believe that there was real death, yes.
There is real death. Nobody comes back in this world.
No one is coming back.
Dumbledore is dead.
I don't believe it.
Dumbledore is dead.
The last one?
He does not come back. He's dead.
I don't believe.
All right, everyone. We'll see you next week for Harry Potter 7 Part 1. Audible content includes an unmatched selection of audiobooks, original audio shows, news, comedy, and more from the leading audiobook publishers, broadcasters, and entertainers. When I'm going for a stroll walking my dog after work, just pop in those headphones, baby, listen to that sweet audiobook. For this video, I'd like to recommend Harry Potter and Philosophy. It's a part of the And Philosophy series that I've been keeping up with for a while. You got superheroes in philosophy, Spider-Man in philosophy. Check out Harry Potter and Philosophy, and you can get it free. You'll be looking at Harry Potter in a way you've never seen him before. To download your free audiobook today, go to audibletrial.com/Holden. audibletrial.com/Holden.
Hey, Holden Hardman. What's going on?
How's it going?
Oh, I'm feeling great. You know why?
Why is that?
Because I'm a part of the Harmy. That's exactly why.
No Harmy.
I am.
We're not doing the Harmy thing.
Hey, Holden.
Stop.
I don't like it as much as Star Wars, but I like it.
Never insult Albus Dumbledore in front of me. Last week, we watched Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. A few notable things happened. Dumbledore died at the hands of Snape. Ooh, Snape. He's been really bad this whole time. Oh, Snape.
Dumbledore will be back. Don't worry about it.
He will not be back. Dumbledore is dead.
He'll be back.
Spoiler alert, Dumbledore is gone. We also learned about a thing called a Horcrux, where Voldemort split his soul into different pieces and hid them in objects that could be anything. We're going to try and find those objects to truly begin the journey to destroying Voldemort for good. Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows, Part 1.
Pray! We have to help the others! I can't do that, Harry! Mad Eye's orders! not my favourite. You think I don't know how this feels?
Oh, you don't know how it feels! Your parents are dead! You have no family!
What are you compared with the chosen one?
Ron, it's lying!
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Andy, what do you think?
I did enjoy it.
Matt? Everyone's dying to know what you think.
I think everyone already knows.
I'm glad that you stopped and paused the movie several times to kind of explain some things.
Yes.
When they were like, all right, we only got 3 left to find, I was like, damn it!
It's like right now we're seeing all this stuff from the other movies come together. Ollivander and the wand. Remember the wand from the very first movie and how it's connected to Voldemort. Dobby coming back, being killed. It's all coming together. The Elder Wand, the wand that Dumbledore's had the entire time. Voldemort just stole it, did his little thing. And now we have one more to the finale of one of the greatest franchises of all time.
I've heard this before, Holden.
Yeah. It's not as popular as Star Wars, for sure. It's a different type of fandom.
Did Voldemort know where this elderly wand was the whole time?
No.
How
I
did
like
he...
that you called it the elderly wand.
The elderly wand.
Well, Dumbledore was elderly, so I think that's
Oh,
like,
Jenna, somebody's gonna take that out of context. Welcome to the comments.
We're saying, heck it, it's 9:30 on a weekday. We all gotta work, but we're gonna watch part 2 right now.
No,
Yes,
I'm leaving.
we are. We're watching.
Y'all can drop Jenna off, I'm leaving.
Matt, just watch it.
Would you shut up? I'm working through this. All right. I got a lift in the morning. I'll pound some coffee, but I know if we shoot this now, that means Holden's gonna get this video out quicker to you, the viewer.
Yeah, think about those people. Think about the 600,000 people that hate you, Matt. They want to see you say some things to make them hate you even more.
About the Mandalorian. all right, but no breaks. No breaks. We're banging through this.
Yeah, you say it like it's a
we're
bad
gonna
thing.
bang it out.
No breaks.
I'm putting it in right now. This movie is so good.
Yes.
You're liking Harry Potter more than Star Wars?
Yes.
God, don't even.
Very much.
6 hours of Harry Potter. Ah.
Is this your first double feature?
Yes, ever.
Ever?
I'm being dead serious. I've never watched 2 movies in one day.
Matt, I watched 2 movies before I even came over here.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Press play. Press play. Let's go.
Really? After all this time? Always.
Oh!
I'm jealous.
You like Ron too, right on?
No.
Does it hurt? Dying. Stay close to me.
Always.
The boy who lived, come to die.
Yes.
The last one was really, really good
It
because
was.
it kind of tied everything up.
I really appreciated Holden the sound effects coming from your recliner that made it more because you were like, yeah, okay.
So that by far was the best one.
Really? That's. I mean, I think so too.
Yeah, it was the best one. But I knew Dumbledore was gonna be back. I'd call him.
He didn't come back.
No.
He did not come back. I think this movie is only the best because of all the other movies that set it up. I feel like if you didn't have those other pieces to add on top of it, it's just the way they wrapped it up, I think just made it beautiful.
Did y'all feel the same way that Holden felt at the very end when you saw it for the first time in the theaters?
It's very satisfying.
Okay, cool. It seemed like in the very beginning they were very childlike, but at the very end it was a very adult themed types of movies. Very dark, very like
A lot of deaths.
yeah, a lot of deaths, a lot of snakes crawling around, and
Andy, would you watch this again?
I would probably have to wait a little bit and just kind of let it all sink in, think about it, and then like maybe in a year or so I'd probably go back and watch it again.
All right, thank you all so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed watching Harry Potter with us. Let us know what you think of Matt's garbage opinion. I know you have a strong opinion on that. As always, we appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Take care.